shisentai. See that she, right? Os mesmos. Sensa. Also, proyecten con el Kami Thunder, disparen energía hacia el frente. So you make so many, right? Sensei, right? Os! Arigato, gozaimashita. Kirutsutate. Aria. Selection day. Os! Yoshimasu. Dentro Karate Do Practitioners, muy bienvenidos a simplemente otro momento de compartir lo que hacemos. Qué rico verles. Esperamos todo el mundo esté en gran salud. Dentro Karate Practitioners, it's incredible to see you here. We hope that everybody is in great health and having great energies too. Okay, it's always fun to transmit. Okay, we have been training, we have been trying to develop, so we're gonna just share what we have developed. That's it. Okay, this is what ready. Also, Nishimas, Shisentai. Okay, let's warm up the upper body from standing. Okay, so you place really well your feet against the external source of power, which is the floor, and you're gonna have your spine very tall. Okay, good posture. Shisentai. We're gonna warm up. We're gonna use that line of Seishusen, that centralized line. Okay. So from here, we're gonna drop the body toward the floor and transmit the power toward the target or the imaginary target. So from here, Chokosuki, shoulder level, yeah? Then, very important that you use that centralized line of Seishusen and that elbow comes toward that center. Okay? So we can really take purpose away of the reading of the eyes of the mind. Okay? So, stop, walk, good. What's the name? So next is to see different patterns, different ways of moving. Yeah. So let's say that I'm punching, and we're talking about how the mobility trends on the hip level. Yeah. Remember, hip is not only rotation. Hip is the socket had different parts and aspects. Bringing in, bringing back, rotation, inflection, extension. Yeah. So in, out. So it's a wide range of movement. It's not like elbow, which is front and back. Yeah. So saying that, we're gonna think on making the hikite deeper. Yeah. Bringing it back, and then opening and back. Yes. So the idea is that you retract the hip, see the effect on your legs and your center. While you retract the hip, you cover spaces, so you drop a little bit down, yeah? And then while you're going out, you go out and you stretch a little, yeah? And then come back and you cover spaces, yeah? And now we do it with the other side, little by little, just ideas of hip movement, okay? While you're punching. And yes, then we pull the hikite and we push and pull, okay? And then we do the same with the other side, and we pull the hikite, we push and pull, and then straight, okay? Then other side, then pull the hikite, and then push and pull, and then the other side, okay? Now the idea, instead of pulling, is more about pushing. Okay, but you need to think the mile of your distance in your own technique. My Y is more about the distance with the opponent. Okay? So instead of going back, you're gonna move out. Yeah? But you're gonna end up, square in Shomen. Okay? And the other side, then we go in, yeah, in and back, in, back, yeah, in, back, in, back, in, back. Okay, this is similar to having a wall over here. So when the wall touches the shoulder, you retract, go to the floor. Yeah, it's a different. One was open, the other one is closing. Okay, so let's talk about different tendencies. What is the source of the difference? Is the balance, where your center, your grounding center is. While you are moving back, you're pulling back your body weight, and then you're pulling forward your body weight, and then pulling to the center your body weight. While the other one, you're only pulling front and back your body weight. So you start projecting, but at the end of the projection, you round and place your shomen, hip shomen, yeah? Okay, so let's say very alike, like a rotation versus vibration. Okay? So let's try. And here, and here, and sound, and cheek, and rock, and cheek, and cheek, there. Okay, very good. Now relax. And just relax, yes. Okay. So now, it's not only to rotate or to make the gesture of Shokusuki, it's also how you manage your energy, okay? You cannot be stiff, okay? So for stiffness, we're gonna try to relax, but it's active relaxation. You drop your hands, you connect your body to the ground, then you initiate. If you are punching with this one, you initiate in the opposite leg. So you go in, yeah? And then you go in the opposite leg. Then, so now we're not only thinking on the upper trend, but we're integrating lower trend, floor, upper trend, middle trend. Yeah? Okay. So, saying that, we're gonna go. That elbow inside rotation, that fully at the end of the technique, not from here turning, at the end of the technique. While you do this, your shoulder is sustained. Yeah, that's the projection of the shoulder. So 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Hey, so allow this. And now we're going to try to bring both ends, right and left. So it's, instead of one punch, it's like a nihon, it's like a double. Yeah? Everything is shoulder level. Yes. So now we will up, yeah? And okay? Everything close to you. Okay? So you can really have good connection time, yeah? And now let's say hello to Sensei Candice Duran, Sensei, the person that is with the profile of Sensei Noriko Lida, us, Sensei Robert Remington, us, and of course Sensei Armando Moctezuma from Mexico, Alcántar, oh Sensei, always the best, my friend. Okay, so now is about connection, yeah? For example, if you make a stance, why we make a stance? We make a stance because we want to connect from the floor, okay? But connect in a way that is a preservation type of connection. It's going to keep your body healthy, yeah? So, saying that, your body cannot be in a same plane, okay? So, from now, we're going to drop right side toward Kibadashi, yeah? Then don't move the hands until it is the last moment. Yes? So the Kibadachi is like an arc, yeah? But have different lines of power. Number one is dropping down, yeah? Number two is squeezing in, those abductors. Then the sacrum should go in and move you forward. Never in this plane. This plane will destroy your knees. And later on, you will compensate with your hips. So you will compensate and destroy your hips too. Okay? So you need to go in, and then from the inward connection, the outward connection. Okay, so from here. Now we're going to punch with the floor. While you punch with this one drops in. Yeah? Okay, so Shudan Suki. Eat. And eat. And suck. And cheat. And go. And rock. And cheat. And hatch. Good. Good. Hey! Sune. And Shisenkai. And Ruba. Oops. Arigato sumasu. Okay? Now we're going to open the joint. That's the next step. Okay? Okay? So, joint opening is very important because it sets how good health and development. Okay? You want to warm up doing karate, not making a warm up different to karate. Okay, so now you keep your good stance, your good posture. Bow, yeah. So now it's not only about the extension. If you hyperextend, you disconnect. Okay? So the first thing that you're going to do is to place pressure against the surface. Okay? But you're going to do it pushing your sacrum forward, underneath. And then everything goes that way. So the pressure is not in this spot, but it's forward tilted. Then you move this leg. Okay? Then out, back straight. Then when you turn, doesn't rotate the hip. The hip is secondary actually. You squeeze here, here, then in, and the hip comes. Yeah? Then again, our center is going to change. For that, you need to follow with the body. Yeah? And again, pressure against the floor. Not only against the floor, but inside pressure too. Okay? Focus to that sheet is incomplete if you are thinking only outside. Focus that you should have inside too. That's very important. Okay, that spinal curvature. Okay, that sacrum alignment. It's substantial. Okay, so from here, don't move the foot. Place your center. Everything will come. Okay, then don't open your hips. Is to connect the sacrum to the floor and then inside. This is the stopper. This is the shifter. Okay, then from here, your center will move in and then move out. On that moving out is very important. Don't come back. Okay? This exercise will train you to sustain the distance. Back straight, then squeeze. Yes? Then from here, you go, wow, squeeze again. Don't place your feet together. This is the pusher, and the base goes in, connect, and then connect the outside because the inside is connected. Then go toward outside. Navel goes up, down, sorry, and sacrum goes up. They go together. Yeah? Then we drop down so we can stop. And then we go focus the stacks. Let's move that a little bit here. So you can see what I'm talking about. Okay? Then you just change. Yes? You just change. Now, we're not going to move the knee. You're going to access your hip. Your hip is going to rotate. And now it's going to cover spaces. Okay? Cover space. Okay? If you move very low, with the body weight over the knee joint, you will damage the knee joint. Okay? You are losing muscles after a certain age. Okay? So you need to understand, to shift is about taking and pressing your balance. Yes? Those two contrasts. Taking, withdrawing, and adding. Okay? Adding. Withdrawing. Taking away. Okay? So, we are here now. Yes? Then, we're going to move this side. This foot is not going to move. We move from here. Here. Like walking. The pattern of walking is the same. And it's always sustainable. Okay? You need to look for patterns that help you to sustain your health, your well-being. Okay, so up, then slow. The foot, no front, no. This is completely wrong. Okay, damage the knees, the meniscus. The heel, damage the hip. Okay, so from there, in, squeeze. Then you shift back straight and squeeze center. Yeah. The foot, it doesn't come in. The foot going in, disconnect. Okay? Disconnect. No move. You know, long-term injury. Yes? So from here. Now we're gonna keep on pressing, but pressing doesn't mean. Okay, if you press distal, you get stiff. But if you press closer to that center line, you don't have space, so you can get stiff. I hope I make description here. Okay? Okay, so from here, not rotate, but squeeze. Oh. Then not rotate, not counter rotate, but squeeze. Oh, this way. Okay? Then this time you move back toward cockpit stretch. Toward cockpit stretch. Then you switch. You make that look of Hibadachi, but then you push in and down. And now it's Hibadachi. Okay? Before was like the outer side, but pushing down and in, then you connect. And then the outer part connects because the inner part connected. Okay? Shotokan Ryu is action, reaction. The action will cause the movement of the reaction. Okay? So you need to understand that. Okay, so from the Kibadachi, the first thing that I think is to grasp the floor with the opposite side of my moving side. This is going to be my moving side, right side. Okay? So I go in. I don't go out. Out is dangerous and takes more time too. Okay? In Shotokan Ryu, we're not trying to have speed. We're trying to reduce the time of reaction, the reaction time. Yeah? Then 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Now inside, 4. Then you rotate it. Okay? You shoot energy against the floor. The floor reacts. Then you catch with the structure. Yeah? Then on. Okay. Now the back foot, the heel. Yeah? We are changing from a senkutsu forward a kokutsu. So we change, right? But this one cannot out. So it's more like an in. Then this one catch. Yes. So this one is tilted a little forward. This one is tilted a little backwards. You wanna be very close to the opponent, but he cannot touch you. That's with the opponent is my wife, without is mine. Yeah, that's the way that I have to understand. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm not saying I'm right. I'm a karate student. Yeah. So is then when you rotate, it's like shrinking, right? Shrink, squeeze. Then counter shift. Oh, counter shift. Don't go back. Need to stay. Need to stay. This is so very important. Then counter shift, squeeze first. Don't rotate. Squeeze, then rotate. This is closer to this. This is further. More distance to connect. Less distance to connect. The connection cannot be connect. Because siesta, disconnect, connect. No. Needs to be active. Okay? Shotokan Ryu is not 1, 2, 3. Shotokan Ryu is always action, reaction. Action, reaction. 1, 2. And usually, in some point, the action becomes the reaction and it's always connected. Inside and outside tension. Inside and outside tension. So, 1. Against the floor, right? Then in. Squeeze. Now you counter squeeze, yes? Now squeeze. Now you counter squeeze. Okay? Focus on your kokutsu. Then shift. In. Okay? In first. From the in comes the out. The sustain. Okay, you can sustain like that. And rotate. And counter rotate. Then each. Now you shift. Oh. Then in. Oh. Then you shift. Then in. Oh. Then you shift. Oh. And in. Oh. And you shift. And in. Inside. And you shift. You shift to go kutsudachi. Sorry, my mistake. So, I love to make mistakes because that made me go to look to improve. Yes? Mistake is opportunity to improve, not punish yourself. Karate is life control. Okay? Not belt, not obi, not doggy. You know, those are child play, if you ask me. Really. Okay? So now we bow. Yes. Arigato gozaimasu. During training, always be grateful. Okay? Be grateful for the opportunity of health and for pursuing better knowledge, better maturity. Yeah, that's a beautiful way of leading. Yeah. Then let's stretch lower third. So first up, you stretch behind you. Yes. Back. Now the inside. Yeah. So first drop. You want to balance, you need to drop. Get closer to the external source of power so you can transmit. If you take away the power out of the support, then the power decreases. Yeah? If you keep power, surface, connection, suspension, okay? Not only preserve the body, but also stay connected, you don't decrease. You actually are ready for next movement, the next movement, the next movement. That's the best way to age. While we age, we lose speed. But if we mean mature closeness and connection and support, then we are a different animal. Yeah? It is. Then laws and some. Yes. It's and some. Yes. It's and me. Loss of balance. Then it's and me. You need to train more, eh? Then loss of balance. Place body weight on the heel. Place body weight on the hip and the back. Yes. So now we go with the other side. Yes. If you are not too good, just say more. Okay? Be like water hitting the rock. Always make a hole in a very long term. Okay? If you ask me, it's not to have skill, it's to develop skill. That's the best skill, right? So, then, it's, see, it's now is a plain stepping power. Plain stepping power. Okay. So don't go outside. Keep like a triangle. This is the base, this is the tip. Yeah? So os much. Then keep your energy close to your center. Apply pressure to the ground, to the floor. And then your center will drop in. Yeah? Stabilize. Now use your sacrum. In. Oh. Then right there. Don't move. Then back. Yeah? Then don't move this foot. Yes. Then sacrum in. Yeah? Not knee. Knee doesn't push. It's sacrum. Okay? Same as walking. Walking, sacrum in. Walking, sacrum in. Yes? So you last. More deeper, you do sacrum. Okay? Weightlifting, sacrum in. No. Okay? So, let's go. So one, connect. Then if you connect inside, the outside, right here, feels 3. Then sit. Inside. Then back. Now sit. Then hold. Then this side now. This side. Again. 1. Sit. Then sit. When you do that, is a whole foot, but be precise with your heel. Heel is where the body weight is. Then shift. Yes. Then other side. Then hit. Then hit. Then side. Then this side. This side. Yes. 1, 2, and hit. Then side. We keep. Yes. So now we're gonna try to add a little bit shift, okay? But this hip, okay, hip goes in, goes out a little bit. So you can add a second addition, yes, to the movement or toward the movement. Okay, so it's not too much, it's only a little bit. So you go in, yes, drop down forward, then while you punch, your hip is gonna go in. Okay? Now while you counter punch, this is like a jacuzzi. Okay? Your hip goes back this time. And then counter rotate. Yes? You let go a little bit, you are here. You let go a little bit, and you counter rotate. Yes? Same as 1, 2, right? The first one was more like a 1. Yes? Okay, so you see the first things, these first subjects that we speak, they're the same that we're doing, but moving the lower things. Okay? It's part of the program. Okay, so now this time is the number 1. Don't move too much. Okay, it's more like a vibration type instead of making a rotation. Yes, then just relax. Okay, feel your body like in a good place, happy. Yeah, good energy. Then just wow. Yeah, don't stiff. Actually get closer to that center line and then punch to it. Then 2. You don't move the hips. Now 3. Then 4. Okay. That punch, it adds to the shift. If you punch from here, you lose the punch. You punch last one. So that projection, it's adding the body, the floor, the body, and the arm. Yeah? So we are close. It's like ta ta ta. 3 momentums. Like in crescendo, like a music. Yeah? So now we go toward the other side. Very important, if you take out this hand, don't do this. Vulvar spaces. You're in shonen, your shoulders. Don't do this. Vulvar spaces. Yes? When you're punching, vulvar spaces. Yes? Whole body, whole floor. Yes? So, from here. There. So, squeeze. Support. Yes? Then, knee. Good. So now, we can have the second step. A little more of letting go, giving in. Okay? But hip tight. So it's not only the step, but it's also the step and the rotation. Yeah? Okay? So we're adding, we're putting more power source, more momentum, more speed, more free energy. Yes? So, there is not such a thing as zero speed. But we are not looking to increase speed because you lose speed while you age, and also in every motion you speed up, but also you lose speed, you decrement the speed. So that's no sense. Okay, speed is a sport concept in karate. Okay, so one, then switch, then switch. Okay, very good. Now we do the other side. The other side. Okay, as you see, I'm explaining a lot. I'm not trying to do stamina training. I'm just trying to train consistently for taking breaks. Okay, I'm 50. I need to. Okay, I don't want to damage my body. Okay, so one, then two, then switch. Okay, very good. Okay, so now we go. Now we go. So we stay here. Now we drop. One, then back. This is not like a little step, but it is more like a memory, making memory to connect, support you in a transition. Okay? We don't connect only on last hands. Okay? You need to keep that passive active connection so your body is supported, and also you can react. You can make smaller your reaction time. Okay? Instead of making big, in the middle you are unprotected. That's not karate concept. That's a mini karate right there. Okay? So watch, then shoot. Okay. And also it's not about strength. It's about coordination, support, naturality. Yes. Hope everything makes sense. Okay? Okay? So one, then and okay. A few more. Okay. But before we do the few more, let's make an exercise. Keep your knees bent, right? And move the ass back, and then move it in. Yes. And then do it again. Everything is kind of bent, so you don't damage your back, you don't damage your knees, your hips. Okay? Move a little back, and then whoosh. Yeah, that's it. One more time. Okay? So now this time, breathe in and breathe out. Yeah? That's karate. Keep connection. Don't make a major and you do like, oh, no. You can constantly connect. Also, the line of movement doesn't go out. The line of movement is in. Yes? The line of movement in. Blocking, okay. Doesn't go out. That's wrong. Okay? The line of movement is in. Yeah? In. Always. Also, it's not, it's an inflection. But after you have done the inflection, you keep that kami tandem, shooting energy. You are in communication with your opponents. Okay? Harmony with the opponent. Harmony with the floor. Harmony with the universe. Harmony within. That's not mine. That's Master Kanazawa. Okay? I think his mind was a very privileged mind. Okay? So now, we're going to do the same, but we're going to rotate. Rotate. So now, it's not this. Now it's more like one, then okay? One. You go in. You cannot go back. If this goes back, drag you. Okay, so in, right? And then right there. Okay? Isa. Kisa mistake. Kisa mistake. So key summits to keep first is in. Second, in. Okay? Okay, we can do this. So, out, yes. Then, ish. Then, this time, squeeze. Shoulder. Then, okay? Shoulder, elbow, down. Shoulder, in. Elbow, in a little bit. Retract. You're going to punch against the surface, and that surface is going to shoot you a counter movement. Okay? If I apply pressure against something, that something brings me pressure back. We use it in karate. Okay? That's how we make power. That's why the connection with the floor is so important. I am seeing that people is losing that understanding. That's very preoccupiing, you know. So, again, we go 1, 2, then 3. Okay? Then other side, yeah? Other side. Again, then 1, 2, 3. Okay? Then again, then 1, 2, 3. Yeah. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Look my elbow. This is very important. If you move with such a good flexible power and you keep your elbow out, you will damage your elbow for sure. Okay? And while you're aging, impossible. Yes? So, now let's move back. The orientation changes. Yes. So, now it's very important that while you move back, the pressure, okay? The pressure is different. Okay? So, at some point, we're going to seek the bounce back, yeah? No, but that bounce back is going to come later because you first need to establish that pressure against the floor, stabilization. Yes? Then 1. Okay? So this is a lateral. Then you stay grounded and squeeze. Yes? And tilt. Now you go 1. Okay? Now it's more with the line of satiation. Yes? So then 1. Yes? Those are the 3 sets. Okay? We're moving back. This is a wild horse for me. The back movement is very heavy, you know. So it's something that I love to train because I fail so much. Okay? So 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. Oh, not bad. Okay. Make training something that is refreshing for your spirit. Okay? That's so important. It's impossible in my mind. It's impossible to keep searching for improvement all your lifetime, 45 years, 46 years, 50. If you don't have that mindset of release, freshness, it's like kami tanden. Kami tanden is shooting key, not keeping bad energy inside. Shooting key, stabilizing mind, stabilizing your intention. Yeah? What do you think? You found it okay, and you understand my English. My English is karate English, right? Learn it in the street and on karate. No instructions, so sorry. I speak Spanish, that's my main language. Then, itch, then itch, then sash, then cheese, then wash. Oh, so now it's not to make one movement stop, other movement stop. Is to keep connection. Okay? Then the other step is to make distance, keeping connection. Okay? Shotokan karate is a long range stance. Gojukai, Wadokai, you know, more close. Shitokai, same thing. Okinawa style, same thing, very close. Except, I think it's Shindo Jinenryu, something like that. That's very long stance. Not long stance, but good shifting. Okay? So we need to look not only to make a stance, also to make a stance, making a good shifting. Okay? So we can be the kings and queens of distance. Yeah? That's Shotokan. Shotokan is about distance. Many people say sharp technique. Yeah? Well, the sharp technique is because the transmission of power from the floor and effective motion. Keeping connection. Okay? We cannot connect. Very long technique, disconnect. That's the effective technique. Yes? Okay, so from here we go. H, some, G, one. Okay, so we'll try again. As you see, I'm calm. I'm not. Breathing is the base of the technique. You need to breathe and you need to move accordingly. You need to move harmoniously. Yes. So let's do the other side. Yes. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay, just a few more. Drink some water. How to start your engine. Okay? So, is maybe to put moving back and moving forward close together. That the first one produces the second one. Yeah? So that's what we're going to try. Okay? It's not to make a whole bulk, it's just to make the two different orientations, back and forward. And then we stop a little bit. Then we do the same with the second step, back and forward. Okay? Or forward and back. And then, little by little, you start to making this part of the bracket part of the whole movement. These two, then these two. Then these two big is to put together. Then is the whole thing. Then you can have good harmony and stuff. Okay? So, 1. Okay? That's number 1. Okay? So, now, check your hip, your shoulder, they're in the same line. Okay? Elbows, everything. Then, 2. Okay? So now we go toward the other side, yeah? The other side. There. 1. There. 2. Up. I missed, right? So again. There. 1. 2. 3. Oh, sorry. Diba? Arigatou gozaimashita. So. Okay. So now we're going to use Kibadachi to start working on outside and inside connection. So we got おしまいします。 Then just then from here, we're gonna go feet close. Okay? Then wow. Then then change. Then two. Then two. Okay? Then change. Then itch. Then really. Then change. Then reach. Then leave. Then change. Then reach. Then leave. Then change. Then reach. Then leave. Then change. So now is the second is crossing the center line. Okay? Crossing the center line will produce a better central squeeze. Okay, so now we are in Anclage, then suddenly you are in Anclage. That Anclage produces Anclage. So now we're trying to make the first one and the second one same motion. That happens because you cross the center. You cross the center. So you make the body squeeze. Then down to shift, down to squeeze. But then you really need to put attention to this outside line. So you don't follow. You stop. Then this, drop, this, up, and two. Yes. Okay, so this one. And just this time with the other side, and there, change hands, change hands, change hands, change hands, change hands. Change. See? You have very good. Okay. So now we're going to go from that toward ukewazi. Ósense, Rexoman, host. Siempre mucho respeto a su maestro. Pues, un gran maestro, un gran karateca. Ya en Ponce, Puerto Rico. Okay, so now it's not to make a movement. Now it's not to make a look good, you know. It's to connect squeezing energy, counter squeeze. Squeeze, counter squeeze. Okay, that's Shotogan Ryu. No matter if it's JKS, JK, whatever. That's the baseline. Yes? So, we start from here. Shisentai. We bow. Pose, shimasu. Then squeeze close. Squeeze close. Squeeze toward the point. Then, we are going to use that center line. Then squeeze. Then, okay? And down to squeeze. Okay? Again, we squeeze. This is not squeezing, this is losing connection. Squeeze. And counter squeeze. Yes. And squeeze. And counter squeeze. Okay? And squeeze. Now counter squeeze. Yes. Now we go. We do other side. Okay, untie. Okay? And from here, we squeeze and counter squeeze. Okay? Then we squeeze and counter squeeze. Okay? Then we squeeze and counter squeeze, and then we squeeze and counter squeeze. Yes? So now let's add more motion. Okay, so there is two possible ways of doing it. Okay, one is to action the lower thread, okay, with the upper thread at the same time. Okay, so that's our number one. Okay, we're gonna move the bottom, and then we're gonna move the upper. Then you roll. Then you punch. Okay. Then it's a secondary. Secondary. Yeah. Secondary is to produce the block or the punch of the kick, or whatever you're gonna move outside of your center at the very, very end moment, last moment. So you are holding your intention, so the opponent thinks that he's gonna punch you or kick you, and you really punch or block at the last moment, last moment, last moment. For me, that's it. Of course, both work on different aspects of technique, and they are part of the same pie. Yeah, it's not that this is okay and this is not. This is more accurate, more advanced. This is where you build, and this is the closer to the last process. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna try that using all blocks. Yes. Let's have fun, please. Yes. And eat. And knee. And some. Oh, so. Then other side, yeah. Other side. Then eat. Knee. Some. Then shoot on time, shoot on time. Okay, now we're gonna protect our well-being. The hand is gonna be also up front, but it's gonna be at the last moment, last moment, last moment. And yes, again, it's flow. It's a flow keeping your body grounded. Okay. So from here, you go. And eight. That inside. Now inside. So on the inside, this is Shudan, okay, Shudan, yeah. But it's from the outside, this is the routine, right? Toward the inside. So the question is, what happens with this side? Which compensate? You move and withdraw, or you anchor and then withdraw. Okay? If you move and withdraw, you are putting your body behind you to push forward. It's a counter position. That's no good. Of course, it's a good building, squeezing on squeezing. But then later on, less is more. I have said these words many, many times. Less is more. That's karate. You're aging, you're becoming old. Yeah? So you need to do more with less. Okay, make sense? Then it's, then it, then some. Oh, so once you block this hand, the Suki hand, doesn't come from here. This hand move toward your center corridor. So you go from here through here, not from here through here. This is adding more space. Second is no good. It's incorrect. Also, you disconnect. Okay? So the body needs to really make a strenuous movement. The other one is more elastic energy because his support doesn't have space to go. Okay? And I swear, when you punch or block or kick people like that, 90%, maybe 95% of the time, they open their eyes like, oh, what was that? Okay, they don't see it, and the power transmission is excellent. Okay? Then, from here, and here, and some, and back. Then inside, now it's inside this side. Sorry. I love to train, that's it. And each, then each, then some. Once you transmit the power, you don't need to stay. Okay? That's making stiff. Also, look, this is not to do this. Okay? The shoulder is disconnected, the elbow is disconnected. Let me tell you why. You know, while I was learning in many seminars, I remember that as I said, relax. But they don't talk about how to relax. I'm saying connection, how to connect. Okay, if you drop the elbow out, the shoulder come up. Okay, if you drop the elbow in, the shoulder is down. If you stretch the elbow, this is connected, it's hyperextension. So while you block, you really do this. You drop in, and the elbow is in. Okay, it's not, this is wrong. Okay, that's very dangerous. Okay, so only to you. So now we go, quédame. Yes, so you gotta be really close. Yes, and block again and come back. Keep that centralized axis very protected, so you can be loose, connected, and harmonizing your movement. Yes, don't destroy your body. When you have a body, you feel very difficult in here. So now is a other side, right? Then we're gonna go, yeah, and then in and back, yeah. Okay, so now we switch to our contra. Yes. So the line of mine is Senkutsudachi. Then we were here, a little back, so you can have control of ma wai with your point. Okay? No my by yourself. Yes? That's how I understand it. Maybe I'm wrong. Remember, I'm not Japanese, I'm Puerto Rican, 100%. Not raised, but born here. Yeah? So, okay. So now, the line and the way that you shift is different. You see? Senkutsudachi is more like this and that. Yeah? But Tokutsudachi is more toward the center. And then the counter bounce. Okay? Very different. Hibachi, not like that. Because the feet stays like this. So if you do this one is coming from very far away. Okay? Very far away. Damage the knees. Okay? I have seen John doing that, and I have seen John raising the heel. Those two things in very high level karateka. That's knee problems. Okay, that's we need to check that. Okay, so now we go toward the center, but we're gonna counter bounce. This is the bounce and this is the counter bounce. We're gonna move in, yes, then out, yes, then in, yeah, and like a fudo, almost, yeah. Then from here, okay, and then in. Okay? So it's from 0 to 100. Cut. No. Down. Round. Okay? That will make you tired and that will damage your body. Then each. Then each. Some. And yes. So now high shuruke. Again, in high shuruke, if the elbow is under the shoulder, is from shoulder in, elbow a little up. Yes. Then high shuruke, the line is inside. Okay? Then when it goes down, high shuruke, then back. Yes. Now it's 45 degrees. Yes. Again, we go each and big and some. Yes. Other side, other side. Now you counter squeeze and each and some. Oh, yes. Now it's a senku tsudachi. Senku tsudachi. No, boku tsudachi. No, senku tsudachi. Wow. Yes. Wow. Yes. Yes. Sorry. Roasted a little bit. And each and some. I trend to shoot. Okay, if I'm blocking with this one, when I rotate, I try to pin it a little bit. Okay, press. Yes. Take some water. So it's more like a 1 and 6. It's more right. More free. Yes. Now we return to our koku tsudachi. Then we get off. Yes. And then in. And then back. Yes. Then this side. The same. We drop, but we don't disconnect. We stay. Okay? So we drop, and in, and back. Yes? That's it. Okay, so next one is a senku tsudachi inward and outward. Inward and outward. What it delivers is to change not only the defending angle but also the attacking angle. Yeah? So from here you move not in but back. Okay? From here. Then shoot, then down, yeah, and then move in, yeah. So now we again, then in, then back, angle, not straight, then in, and back. Okay, so inside, outside. Now outside, inside, but you need to cross the center of your head so you protect. But when you punch, you go toward the center, toward the center, not from here to here. Okay, more here to here. Okay, check this. Agyuke in many styles, Shotokan Ryu. Wow, yes. Older Shotokan Ryu. That's Agyuke. Okay, some Okinawan styles is more like this, outside, inside. We say it's incorrect. Some people do it like that. Okay, then also some people do it like this. So there is not limitation for the body. It's not only a limitation of imagination. Okay, so from here you go one. Then this time, front hand, you snap and snap. Okay, and then back. Okay? Only possibilities. Okay. So now, we're going to use Senku Tsudachi and Kibadachi changes. Then wash, then swoosh, then three, then five. Yes? Then again, then one, then two, three, and four, and five. Okay? Now it's about going toward kicking Kibadachi. Kicking Kibadachi. So we go 1, then 2, then 3. Okay, then 4, 5, 6. Okay, in again. Not that very substantial change, but more like a and 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, and 5. So. So now it's a go over the kihonido. Okay? So for now, only Tachikata, what would the feeling and understanding of keeping the body in support and harmony with the floor. So, number 1. Then you're going to open and close. And 2. Oh, come on. Then open and close, and open and close. And you end up in showing. Yes? And see. Okay? In my mind, when I make this step, I try to close this back foot. The way that I do it is, instead of letting this one go out, I try to think of going in. So I can close this, and I can produce the stabilization of the outside leg. You don't do that, maybe because you have a problem of range of motion, or you never have understanding. You have problem of range of motion, maybe more close to your center, yes? Stance never stay the same. Will change with your time in lifetime, yeah? With aging. Okay, so 1, and 2, right? And 3, and 4, and 5. Stabilize. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Then check shoulders and hip, and your back straight. Then 1, then 2, then 3, 4, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. Then again 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 1. Okay, stop right there. Okay, so we are here, yeah? We are here. Never this. Never. You drop. You drop. You drop. You drop. Never back. Never, no. Okay? Never make a hole of your support. Okay? That's really damaging. It's fine too. Okay, so now we are going to go toward going to actually moving back this time, yeah? Moving back. Please allow me to ask you, don't make a stance. Make a sustainable motion, a connection with the floor, energy. Energy never stays still. Energy flows. That's the most natural way. Like a river flow. Go everywhere. Down. Close. Okay, so saying that, while we move backwards. While we move backwards. This grounding foot needs to stay in. Cannot do this, right? And disconnect here. In, and in. Boom. Squeeze. Okay? Saying that, it's very important the supporting leg. The foot cannot stay here. The foot needs to stay more a little in. Yes, it's like grasping handshake. Yeah? Let's try, yeah? Connections. Then drop down. And then swoosh. And then swoosh. Don't stretch the legs. Use hip. Hip doesn't need connection. It is very close. One. Then connection. Then connection. Then connection. Then out. Now we move forward. You connect your center. Now your center is stabilized. You connect your center. Now your center is stabilized. And the same. Now you connect your center. And the same line is shifting. Okay? Now you connect your center. The same line is shifting. You are not placing your feet here and here. You're in the same shifting line. Okay? Now you connect your center. Now you shift. Yes? That's very important. Pues, now, if you see, it's not only to make conscious kicks, stances. It's to understand how your body drives in a one-line motion, so you can have a little alteration on your body, and you make him cut his distance. Okay? And then suddenly you produce the eye. You break the distance, you break his reaction time, and you make him shorter with a little, modification. Okay? So now we're going to make only uke kata. But the impression on the floor is the subject here. Okay? So this hip needs to drop and back. Yes? Then this hip needs to drop. Then this hip needs to drop and back. Then this hip needs to drop and back. Then this hip needs to drop and back. Then this hip needs to drop. Then this hip needs to drop. Yes? And yes. So we're not using shifting, we're using counter shifting. Counter shifting. Allow me to explain. I know it's very hard to me, but I'm going to try my best. Yeah? Okay? So you say shift, and my image is up to squeeze, yes? But if I am moving this foot, I need to take away the body weight on this moving foot. So I place my body weight on the counter side. I bring it more to the center, not to this side, not this, more to the center. And then suddenly I got pressure and I release this one. So I just need to turn. Okay, same understanding as walking. The walking pattern is the same movement. Okay, so now we go backwards. In backwards is very important not to overdo, so you disconnect your distance. You need to keep pressure. Okay, you start with that. You start with a good use of body against the floor, posture, and try to keep your movement very close to the opponent. Then later on, you start with the opponent up front, try to hold your mental, to not run, but to stay, no matter what happens, okay? Then later on, you start to be a good inside fighter. You start understanding how to preserve the pocket and then how to overcome taller opponents because they cannot develop, if they are in a small pocket. Your small pocket is your distance, not their distance. It's called the eye, okay? Hope makes sense. Whatever I do, right or wrong, I'm doing it with lots of, love, human love, and trying to help others. That's it. Okay? Whatever. It's oscillations. Then we yeah. Then we then we then we then we then we then we yes. Arigato gozaimashita. So now it's change on distance. Now it's not that big motion, yeah? It's change on distance. So now it's let's first make it forward. So it's Gerambarai, then Gerambarai, Yakasuki, Isanasuki, then stand. So we go with the other side, then we do Gerambarai, and Gerambarai, Yakasuki, right? And Isanasuki, Yakasuki. If you see, I make this step, I move forward, I withdraw, I move forward, okay? Change a little bit my body, and then move forward again. So that change of going in, going back, going in, square. The square is so you start on position 0. Okay? So again, we try it, then hit, then hit, and sound, then shitty, and walk. Let's try with the other side, yeah, twice, same side. Then hit, then hit, and sound, then shitty, and walk. And again. And this time, the first one drops the second one, the second one drops the second one, so I'm back. Okay? So now it's pushing, okay, then in same place, same spot. So she's sentada. Now keep your arms on your contour. Okay? So you can really move. Okay? Then each. Okay, so you see I'm closing so I can. Okay? The first is I'm placing my center more in. Yes. Then I don't need the need of dropping back. Actually, is quite the opposite. Okay. I am anchoring this more tilted, more tilted, more tilted. So it translates on increasing the motion. Increasing the motion. Okay. So let's do it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and back. Okay, just relax. We try it with the other side. Okay. Okay. Again, don't open. Pressure. Don't release the pressure. Accumulate the pressure. Then hitch and knee and some and chew and go and rock and teach and hatch and cool and you eat knee some chew. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Okay, so now just allow your body to do it. It's not about power. It's about just here and okay? It's the feeling of being okay. Okay? That's okay when you are a youngster, when you are a puppy. But later on, that's it. Then this side will be mine. Then 8 and move. Some, 2, 4, 4, 4, teach, 4, yes. Very good. So now we'll do the other side, yes? Again, don't open. Pressure. Not only with floor, inside, sacrum, but also your torso. Okay? So, from here, you go 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, and 10, and 8, and 9, and 10. Okay, so now let's try a different one here. This is more taxing, maybe one time, and then we try to make a kata. Yeah. Okay, so now on the blocking side, or at the blocking side, you're gonna go in, right? Then on the blocking side, just cross the blocking side again. Then on the blocking side, then punching side, on the blocking side. Yeah. Then punching it. On the punching side, you want press. Then in. And the punching side and press. Yes? And punch it. Then the inside, yeah. Then you punch the inside. Then you punch inside. Then block. Then you punch. You block. And punch again. Then this time down. Then from here, you punch, right? Then you block. And then 1, 2, and 3. That's it. Okay? That was a taxing one. Okay? I learned from a very incredible instructor that when you do karate correctly, you can feel it immediately. The twin fibers, they kill you right away. Okay? Yes. Always with manners. With manners. Yes. Okay, some water here. Come by. Okay, let's give it a short for the next side, yeah? Let's just remember, yeah? And 1, do it again. Then we stop. Then 1, little better. Then 2. No, scorsarachi. Scorsarachi. No. Then let's take a second. This is harder side for me. Okay? So you yes, and 1. Let's 2. Let's yes, and 1. And 2. And 1. And 2. And 1. And 2. And 3. Oh, again. Go up. 1. And 2. And 3. 1. And 2. Then 1. Then 2. Then 3. Yes, another. How about the same? About another 7. Okay, now we're going to first make a hand shoulder with the idea of my. Yes? Not like a hand shoulder that we used to. Okay, so. The first thing that we will try is to move back. Yeah, like taking the attack. Okay? Okay. Oscillations. The hand shoulder, the idea of hand shoulder with mine. Yes? Then 1. Then suddenly we go 2. Then we move in, walk again. We launch. Then this time we rotate. We rotate, counter rotate. Then 1. Then we go in and up. Yes? We're shifting. Shifting, one front, one back, or one back and one front. Doesn't matter. The thing is to put over here the adjustment with less movement and more efficiency. Okay? So, you block. Then put your central axis right here. Don't bring it too much back. Okay? Then 1, you see 1, and then right there. 2. Not too much back. Too much back means your energy will drop behind you. You don't want that. You want to be right there. Okay, so pressure and then counter pressure. Yeah. Now is the step in, right? Step in. So you drop the power here in this shift. Okay, so then this, then we shift toward the point. These shifts are very important. It's less movement. Don't make it big. Just close. Now the body will react to open. Then inside squeeze. Then outside. Then inside. Then squeeze. Then squeeze. Yes. Then open the hand. Then shift. Shift all the way here. Here. Take away from all the way from this side. Shift inside like this. Okay. So 1, then 2, then 2, then 3, then 3, then 4, then 4. That. Then 1, forward, then 6, then 2, then 3, then 1. Less is more, remember. Now you use your central axis and the power of shifting. Central axis and the power of shifting. Yes. So you're here, then move back. Back first. 1. Then don't block like this motion. No? You block more like this motion. The stretch and the compression first. Then, while you have done that, wait, up. So, 1, then 1, center, then 2. Yeah, it's only a punch, no? Legs, body weight here, then body weight from here, then 2. Yes. Okay. So 1, you shift, right? Then you turn. Then measure and step. Measure with this leg and step with this leg. So you generate a 3 line of momentum. Pick. Okay? So from here you block, right? So first, in. So you can squeeze the sacrum, squeeze the psoas. Yes. Then you go back. Yes. Then you go back. And then you then suddenly you yes. So now we are gonna plot this direction. Yeah? We are almost on the side of the city. And here close. Okay, so the blocking of the migraine is not hand to shin, it's here. Under. So for that, you really need to make your stance. You see, he's kicking me right here. So I'm going from the inside. The inside, no. Yes. I'm breaking his mind. I'm breaking his mind. I'm breaking his mind. Why? I'm doing a dead eye. Okay? Karate ni sente nashi. Shotokan ryu. Karate sente. Sente action. Yes. Karate doesn't have the first action. That's Shotokan ryu. Okay? We can do it because we have the correct distance. We can do it because we have the proper connection. Okay? Inside and outside, we are supported by the floor. Very different to what people do. Not the same. Sorry. So 1, then 1, 2, 3, squeeze. Okay. So let's talk about this. After the get down barai, then the first punch is like a skateboard, right? You place your leg on the paddle and then you squeeze. Center line. Center line. You cannot go out or you will not catch. Okay? Then down, and up. Yeah? It's not to rush. Okay, so break the distance, and then one, yeah? And then see. Yes? You are catching the opponent inside, not outside. Outside, you are in a disadvantageous position. Break the stabilization process. Yes? Okay, so now we are here, right? Okay, here. Then from here, you go up. Yeah? Then go up and then in, then sit, then sit, then one. From here, one, squeeze. Now, squeeze. Then in, and then in, and then in. Close. Stabilize. Then just kick. Then in and kick. Then this time instead of backward forward, then backward forward is forward squeeze, then backwards. Okay? It's like a rubber mat. Okay? You don't do the same. It's not the same time. It's more like a eh? Oh, arigato. Yes. Okay, now, it's not about form, it's about try to become soft. Softness, looseness, open your hands. Yes. Then, let's go. So now we try the same with the my getting from kicking. First in place, a little bit, not too much. Okay, going down your knees, your hips, your body is so precious. Okay? And just kick, and kick, and kick, and kick, and squeeze, just kick, just kick, and just kick, and kick, and then just kick, and kick, and then just kick, and kick, and then just kick, and kick. Okay, so I got two more, and I'm done for today. Maybe if I got something clean, I can do a second class. Okay, if not, I will take the day off. Okay, I need it. So it was a nice session, nice work. I'm so very proud, very happy. Okay, so now it's not about power. It's about consistent application. Shikara no kan hue. Contrast between softest hardness. Contrast between application of action and reaction. Okay? You know, Shotogan Ryu, you really need to understand those. Okay? Don't do outside. Outside is prior to the karate. Okay? Prior to the karate. Okay. It's okay. Remember, karate people that train and karate people that study. Which are you? You need to have that very clear on your mind. Okay? People that train, they just train. They put the gi, they put the obi, they put the nice patch, nice whatever. And it's fine, you know. I'm not criticizing. But the other one is the guy that really trained to understand. The guy that make thousands and thousands of mistakes will finally get it. Okay, karate for me is not ability. If you ask me, I got zero ability. But I got a keen need to grow. That's it. It doesn't allow you to sleep. And that's reality. Also, Yeshimas, then we say the name of the kata, which is Basai. Then just come on. Hachime. Let's do it again. I lose my floor. That's okay. Try to get it. Try to get it done. Doesn't worry too much. Okay? But when I was young, I always get really pissed, you know. You know? Now I don't care really. It's more time to train. If I can train more without injuring my body, I will do it. But the body can take certain amount of effort. Let me change a little bit this so I can use a better space. Yes. Push. お願いします。Basay dai. Hachime. はいよし、ありがとうございました。はいよし、ありがとうございます。Okay, so now we're gonna go over Kiriwaza, but to substantiate, to make it healthy. Yeah? So, now, hey, push, then, don't move nothing. Your center. Make the gap. Then, then roll that this time. Then shoot. Again. Shoot the power against the floor. Then see. Okay, then 4 again. Again, do it again. And then Jokoi. Then Jokoi. And then don't allow your body weight to this one I go for it. Okay? Don't. Your body will go up and down. When on the way down, that will produce a heat back energy that is countering you trying to grab the floor, and it's gonna be really hard on your joints. Okay? Legs are made for moving the body, so you need to stabilize them at all costs. Yes? Okay, so again, we try. Again, don't move anything. Just allow the body to naturally grasp the floor. Then this. Then Maya Shimagiri. Then Jakumagen, but this time Joran. Drop. Yes, drop. Drop down. Okay? Then wash it. Okay? Then shoot. One more time. Street. Then Joko. One more. Then shoot. One more time. Street. I'm back. Yes, arigatou gozaimashita. Then justa. Then in out. In. arigato gozaimashita. Sisa. Yo. Mucho bien,はい増殖一つ輪郭改正にすること一つ誠の道をお守ること一つ努力摂取のよしのこと一つ礼儀をおまんすむること一つ敵の情を二万しむること以上署名に礼先生に礼おーすありがとうございます起立立て礼おーすどうもありがとうございました姿勢Dentro karate practitioners, karatecas tradicionales, muchas gracias por su sintonía. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope everything is alright with you, your families, your students, your situation. Okay? Happiness, harmony, and the pursuit of beautiful, beautiful, happy karate. Yes. Os, Baker, Sensei Luis Arturo Santaliz. Os, saludos Luis Arturo. Cosas buenas. Dentro karate practitioners, karatecas tradicionales. Gracias a toda esta bella comunidad, sigamos armonizando, sigamos tratando de hacer cosas que ayuden a otras personas a mejorar. ¿Ok? Mi experiencia es que si yo no le conozco y usted no me lo pide, yo no le digo cómo está su karate. ¿Ok? Y aunque me lo pida, honestamente yo no lo estoy viendo, así es que si yo no lo puedo tocar, no lo puedo sentir, no lo puedo ver ojo a ojo, quizás no pueda ayudarle porque estos medios son sumamente limitantes. ¿Ok? Son una camarita, una imagen. ¿Ok? Karate no es una imagen, karate es un sentir, una energía. Y las energías se sienten. A veces la energía es tan potente que uno la siente desde que va entrando. Y dice, esa persona tiene una energía fuerte. ¡Wow! Increíble. Esa persona tiene una energía ligera. Karate es más así que lo que es ver con una cámara. Por eso es que estoy decidiendo como que dejar de poner tantas clases, ¿ok? Creo que tenemos muchas. Si usted necesita ver muchas clases, creo que tengo 300 y pico, casi 500 clases en línea en karatecas tradicionales en el canal de YouTube. Por favor, suscríbase y denle like a la campanita. Pues nos ayuda de esa forma. Gracias. Cosas buenas.